Welcome to the weekly Power Up and Market Update. It's Leo Robles, and I wanted to get you this update a little bit late, but I'm got it done. So here it is. Welcome to Monday, October 26, 2020. The month is almost over, only a couple of more days, and officially we only have 1 month of production to be able to close out 2020. So remember that this is the last quarter. This is how your the year is going to be. So make sure that you are putting in the work. You're putting in your systems. This is the time to recalibrate, re-strategize, and get yourself together. So the intention of this meeting is to empower you to be inspired and resourceful to be the greatest benefit to everyone. Let's grow. That's like my saying. Like we got to grow every single day. So the talk that I prepared for you today is all about honoring your agreement. Honor your agreement, and this has to do with integrity and integrity with yourself, but not integrity with just like the morality type of integrity, but integrity with yourself when you give your word to something, and when you give your word to other people, and especially when you give something as a word to yourself. Make sure you fulfill and honor on those agreements, because one of the things that I've noticed in my life is that when I give my word to something and it's easy for me to do it, I'm like, cool, I'm going to get it done. But sometimes, when things get tough, maybe I get busy, maybe there's a lot of distractions, maybe it's a very, very easy way to say, you know what, I can just, recommit, or I can just cancel it out, or I don't have to worry about it. And there's things like that that continue to happen as you progress in life. And this is a live example of something that happened to me today. So I had the privilege and honor of going to build a home over the weekend, and I left, Saturday morning, and I was there for Saturday, Sunday, Monday. We took a family that was sleeping on dirt floors, and literally in 2.5 days, we got them living in a brand new house. And it was just so extraordinary. I was there. That's why I'm a little tanned. I'm not like, I'm a little darker right now because I was out in the sun. We were there with this family with about 30 other people, and it was just extraordinary. It was a miraculous and beautiful experience. I was out there, putting up some drywall, putting up windows, putting up the walls, the roof, and, just playing with the kids, getting to know them. So it was just like, I got up like at 5 in the morning to make it out there on time. And then I literally just got home right now, and it's about 10 p.m. So I'm talking to you and I'm recording this at 10 p.m. right now. And I honestly didn't want to do this because I have a really good reason on why I'm not going to do my market update on Monday, because, I did a lot this weekend. I went to serve a family, and I made this impact, and I'm like, I feel so fulfilled and so overjoyed with love and gratitude. But at the same time, I gave you my word that I'm going to be here on Mondays no matter what. Like, I'm going to do this weekly market update, and I'm going to provide this data, for my, my team and everyone that's listening to this, and then also for myself. So I just thought about, man, like, what, the power of honoring my agreement. Yes, I'm tired and I want to go to sleep right now, but I gave my word that I was going to do this weekly market update every week to myself. And the thing is that I'm just going to show up to the activity. I'm going to do it. Even though I'm tired, I'm going to show up and I'm going to get it done. The reason I'm doing this is because I know that I'm in a leadership position. And as a leader, we got to be the ones that are doing it when it's not easy, right? Because my intention is to inspire other people to also, go ahead and honor your agreement no matter what. Even if you're tired, even if you don't want to do it, just get up and do it. Because, the most miraculous things in my life actually happened when I actually showed up to something that I gave my word to, and I didn't want to be there, and something miraculous ended up happening. Like for instance, when I was barely starting in the business, I remember going 6 months in a row to open houses every single day, Monday through Sunday, and I wanted to quit every single day. And I said to myself, I promised to myself that I would do open houses until I became successful. And 6 months into it, I'm still not closing the deal. I'm like ready to give up. I'm ready to give up. And I have to do this open house at this ugly open house. It was like the ugliest thing you've ever seen. Mold. Like kitchen was gone. And out of this one open house, I remember I was really hungry. I was tired. I was ready to quit the business. I didn't have money to put in my car. you know, for gas. My phone kept getting disconnected. And I remember even having a bloody nose that day. I mean, it was just like the worst, and I didn't want to be there. But I remember that I, you know, said again, I gave my word, so I'm going to show up to the activity. I showed up to that open house, and at that one open house, I made a gentleman that became my best client in my business. And with this one client that I met there at this open house, we built great rapport. I didn't sell him that house. 3 days later, I follow up with him, and I asked him if he's interested in the house. He says, no, absolutely not. I don't want anything to do with it. And I'm like, all right, cool. Anything else I can do to help? And he says, yeah, you know what? I got 3 properties that I need to sell. And I said, oh, light bulb, I can help you to sell the properties. He said, like, okay, well, come and check it out. You know, like, you can give me some pricing and see what we could do. This time I've never, ever, ever, ever had taken a listing in my life. But I remember saying, like, you know what, yes to the opportunity, even though I didn't, you know how I was going to do it. I showed up to the opportunity. I got the 3 listings, and this one client ended up selling 550 homes with me. It's changed my life. So honor your agreements. When you give your word to something, show up, because God has something in store for you. Whenever you say, I'm going to do something, you know, God is preparing you, and he's putting out all these things in front of you. But if you don't show up to what you give your word to, then those little magic moments are going to be there, but you're not going to be able to see them because you're not showing up. So I encourage you to show up to those events, because you're the creator. God is helping you to put everything you want together, but the only thing you got to do is show up. Honor your agreement to yourself. It has nothing to do with anybody else. You know, if you say, I'm going to wake up in the morning at a certain time, wake up at that time. If you say, I'm going to call this person, you know, at this time, call that person at that time. If you say you're going to have a number of conversations on a daily basis, whatever it is that you're giving your word to, you know what, I'm not going to end the year if I, you know, without helping at least 30 families. Like I'm in a desperate need that I need to serve 30 families at a highest level in my career. Like this year, this is happening, right? If you wake up with that enthusiasm and that energy and that conviction, then you're going to get the result. But don't do it just when it's easy. It's especially important when it's hard. Every single test, every single time, it's a test. It's a test every single time. All right. That's what I'm going to end with. That's my talk. Thank you for listening. So here's the weekly market update. This is what happened in 1 week in real estate. We got LA. We got 11,000 homes that are available active. We got 10,000 in escrow. Closed, we got 1,554 homes closed in LA. Average price is $1 million and 1.6 billion in real estate in 1 week. 7 days, guys. 1.6 billion LA. Orange County, we got actives of over 4,000. We got over 4,200 in escrow. 815 closed. Average price is 1.1 million. 898 million in 1 week. That's a big week also for Orange County. San Bernardino, we got 272 million closed. 625 also homes closed. 438 average price, 4,700 in escrow, and 2,600 available. Riverside County came in at 4,299, almost 4,300 homes available, over 6,000 in escrow, and 879 homes closed in Riverside. Also a big week, almost 500 million, 400 to 45 million in Riverside in 1 week. Now we got the next page here. We got San Diego. We got 3,800 homes available, 5,300 in escrow, and we got 762 that sold at an average price of $873, 665 million. That means in these 5 counties, in 7 days and 1 week, right now, October 2020, we sold 3.6 billion in 1 week. 4,400 homes closed. That means that 4,400 homeowners moved. They made the move. 29,000 homes are in escrow, and the average days on the market is 29 days. So, guys, there's a lot of business out there. You got to just show up and get it. Opportunities are everywhere, but you got to turn on this antenna and show up to the activities that you said that you're going to do. And when you do that, then the results will start to show up. There's plenty of market share. There's plenty of, opportunities out there, but you got to be proactive and relentlessly getting better and better and better and better and better and better every single day. Expireds, we got 387 homes that expired off the market last week. I mean, guys, look at the numbers. it's easy to have a conversation with an expired when you know what's going on with the market. So give them a dose of reality and get their home sold. They need a professional like yourself that's going to educate them, handhold them through the entire process. And if you get a listing right now, if you put it on the market and you price it correctly, it's a no-brainer. Your seller's going to get what they want, and you're going to get what you want because you want to get paid. You want to get closed in escrow, right? Foreclosures, all the numbers are down as well. San Diego, you know, we have 300 homes in pre-foreclosure. We got 328 in Orange, 1,100 in LA, 307 in San Bernardino, and 361 in Riverside. So this is a pretty consistent number week over week. Again, there's nothing alarming or shocking. It's not like drastically up or drastically down. It's only, you know, dropping or increasing by a couple of properties. So that means that the banks are definitely working with people. There's also every single auction home that is scheduled to sell is getting postponed. You know, last month we had a low number of sales as well. So, I mean, we got to just continue to look at these numbers and prepare our clients. You know, if we start to see an increase here, then that means that we might have some sort of decline. But currently, you know, we're not seeing that it's going to be any sort of foreclosure market. You know, our interest rates are extremely low and demand is extremely high. So get out there, make those moves right now. The market, it's great. EXP, our stock is actually down by $18 from last week. We're at $41.53. Last week, we're at $59. And I mean, it's still extraordinary, you know, $41 a share. So we'll see what the stock does this week. But again, this is just a beautiful thing that we have available at our fingertips here at EXP. You know, we got 40, I mean, just 4 months ago, our stock was only $8. So yeah, it was 59, we're at 41, but hey, we're still up, guys. We're over 37,000 agents nationwide, and we got almost 5,000 agents in California. We got 4818. Interest rates, again, very low, 2.5 to 3.5% average, depending on the program that you select. Make sure you speak with your lender and check, you know, each scenario. Everybody's independent. If you want to get on my calendar, text calendar to 949-799-4885. This is going to get you on my calendar where you can get some coaching, or maybe you have an agent you want me to talk to about the opportunity at EXP. Whatever the case is, use that calendar that we can get on my calendar. We can go ahead and talk or Zoom. I have the weekly market update at 9. We have breath work. We also had breath work. Even though I was out there building a home today, we still did breath work at 10 o'clock. I got 2 role play sessions at 8:30 a.m. Tuesday and Thursdays, KV Core Mastermind on Wednesday at 11. And we have the EXP introduction. If you know somebody that wants to learn about EXP, please invite them to that live presentation. It's going to be super powerful. And then also on Wednesday, we have 2 events with the amazing Rick Jiha and Casey Council. At 9 o'clock, they're going to be in Rancho Cucamonga doing a business planning workshop. And then in Anaheim, they're going to be at 4:30 as well. If you need details for that event, please let me know. It's going to be super powerful with Casey Council, Rick Jiha, extraordinary human being, super powerful stuff every time I hear him speak. What will you create this week? How many listings, open escrows, closings, agents? Make sure you write those numbers down to get very, very specific. And who I am is the possibility of being focused and inspired. Those are the 2 words that resonated with me when I created this presentation. That's what I'm going to bring, and I'm going to bring life to that. I'm going to be inspiring. I'm going to be focused. I'm going to be inspired, and I'm going to be focused every single place that I go to. Your focus should be to create your day. Make sure you write it all out. Make sure you follow that plan. Increase the conversations. Have integrity, right? Honor your agreements. Do 2 or more social media posts. Get out there. Get active. Get passionate. Digital door knocking. Use KV Core. You know, listen to your clients. You know, do more listening. Listen more than you try to sell and speak. And I think a lot of people make that mistake. Listen more, guys. Exercise. Do some sort of activity that gets your blood flowing, because stagnation in any area of your life is not good. Whether it be physical, mental, you know, spiritual, stagnation is not good. Make sure you move. Get that energy flowing. And make sure you meditate. Anything could be done, you know, for meditation. You can actually even be building a house like I just experienced this weekend. And I experienced that being a form of meditation, because for 2.5 days, all I could think about was giving this beautiful family their keys. And then, you know, me, doing the work, to putting this house together, every single move. I even got I got like 2 scars on my hands, just I was out there working, physically and everything. But it's just a beautiful thing. So anything that you choose, whether it be gardening, whether it be walking your dog, maybe it's a bike ride, whatever the case is, maybe painting, writing, do something that's going to get you focused for 10 minutes or 20 minutes, whatever you can dedicate to. That way you can nourish your soul, because, this paradigm, this dimension, this physical plane, this earth is just, it's a physical manifestation, but we also have a lot more than just this physical reality. So make sure you take some time and you tune in, because those little whispers that is giving you guidance, you can only hear it when you're quiet. But a lot of the times world is too loud and you can't pick up on these subtle energies and frequencies that might be the miracle that you've been yearning for, searching for. And it's right there right now. But you just got to slow it down and listen, meditate. All right, guys. So thank you so much. I truly appreciate your time. Thank you for your patience. I know I did this a little bit late. I'm going to go ahead and get this sent out. And I hope that whoever watches this, it makes a massive impact in your life and you have the most amazing